everybody, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy 16, or 16? This is the wrong game. Why did I say 16? It's Final Fantasy 14, fuck me. In the last part, we wrapped up the story for the patch 6.5, and all that kind of fun jazz. We got one last thing to do for this patch, and that is the last of the 24-man raid, which is the whole thing with the 12, the gods of Eorzea. So, let us do this. I've already did this on my other character, so obviously I didn't read any story, but I have done the raid on my other character, because my FC was doing a blind run for everybody. So I figured I would take part of it, mainly because I thought I would get this done yesterday, but due to some technical difficulties with recording and all that kind of shit, and that power cut that I had kind of screwed up my plans. So we're here. So Deryk, sorry I'm late, but I have arrived. Oh, Sessa says good for you to come. I'm tired, but I'm afraid there's still no word from Kryl or Grahatia. They're working as fast as they can to compile the findings of our investigation, I shouldn't doubt. But between the Phantom Realm's etheric data and the Monument's epigraph, they have much and more to review. Now, while awaiting developments, I had in mind to pay Snow a visit in the Omphalos. If you aren't otherwise occupied, you should come too. Sure. What else am I gonna do? Nothing. Nothing. Alright. Let's do it. I will say this: the raid is interesting. It's interesting, that's for sure. I don't think it's quite as hard. Well, I didn't die as many times as I did in the last raid set release, but still pretty challenging at first. Oh, visiting Cecil and Deryk. But no Kryl or Raha, I see. Unfortunately, speaking of whom, would you not prefer to be with them in Chilean? You're a researcher too, after all. I find myself much more effective in the field. Being here gives me inspiration, you see, and of late I've been mulling over the opening words of the epigraph. As beings who endured by the will of the star, we are susceptible to the influence of hopes and prayers. Though thus we do commit our yokes herein, lest we stray from our purpose. The suggestion that faith has shaped the nature of the 12 paints a truly intriguing picture. The truth be told, I was also hoping that I might speak with the gods again. But they haven't graced us since the time we solved the mystery of the monument. They only do so on exceptional occasions, it seems. Be that as it may, I believe that there might be another way to see them. When we journeyed with the gods, Zima told me that each of them wished to speak with you in private. You, Cecila, if you were to call them before their heavens, I have a feeling they will answer. So, why don't you give it a try, and afterwards let us know what they said? I for one see no harm in it. But if you're disinclined, then do not feel pressured. It is entirely your decision. I'm not religious. I don't believe in religion! I don't believe in religion! You have an opportunity to speak with those 12 whom you have encountered thus far. To do so, call upon them before the entrance of the respective heavens. You may advance the quest by speaking with Deryk. So the lead up to get to the actual or the raid is actually quite lengthy. From all the stuff that I skipped. I didn't do this, obviously, but it's quite lengthy. Let's see what these guys gotta say. Hey, man. Cessa, please I am that you seek me out. I had wished to speak with you. It does me well to see that you have been dedicating yourself to crafting. In my capacity as the builder, I watch your progress upon this path with keenest interest. The act of crafting embodies the spirit of improvement and advancement. It is my hope that you will strive ever forward and seize that which you most desire with your own hands. I wonder how different this dialogue would be if I'm not a crafter. Alright. What about Ralger? What does this man have to say? Well, President the Dauntless Cessa, full glad I am that you would thus call to me. When you and yours investigated the origins of the Fist of Ralger, you posited some interesting theories. The connection between myself and the Sylph's divinity in particular. You did well to draw that conclusion. I don't remember this at all. Your inquiring minds have taken you far, child of man. They'll take you further still. Oh. I don't remember that at all. I don't know if that was in Aroma Born or if that was in Stormblood. Zima. What do you guys say, lass? I don't know if we'll get to the trial or the raid in this part, considering how lengthy the lead-up is. Cessa, at last you've come. I was right to entrust your zealous scholar companion with the message. Ever since our first meeting, I knew I simply must see you again. There is something familiar about you. You've awakened forgotten feelings in me. Feelings that once smoldered like embers amidst the ashes. Perhaps you resemble someone I knew long ago. Yet, whatever the reason, your presence gives me comfort and warmth. May your light ever burn bright. Thanks, lass. Appreciate it. We're pumped up. Alright, what about Nald? Nald Thal. What do these two have to say? Cessa, we bid you welcome. Know that though we appear to be two beings, a dual aspect of divinity, 'twas not always so. Man's hopes harbor power, and 'twas his faith offered him over millennia that shaped us into our present form. And in answer to your faith, we, the traitors, shall watch over mankind as he strives for that which he desires. Okay, good, wonderful. I don't know what that means, but hey, good on the traders or merchants or whoever this involves. Oh man, I do like this area. This area is pretty nice. I do really like this area. So that area isn't opened yet. That area isn't opened yet. So just these two areas. Nofika. Why, Peasant Cessa, you wish to speak, do you? Yes. Tell me, have you ever met an elemental? Many hold that they were born of me, and as I mentioned, they are the voice of those who abide in the Twelves Wood. At times they may seem excessive in their actions, but it's out of an abundance of love. So pray to be good to them and heed their warnings. Well, that's what we've already been told by what's his name in the Conjurer Guild. Athlic. Where's the Althic? Athlic? Hey man. Althic. Cecil, is it? I must say there's something to be said about being summoned by immortal. The life of a man is but a drop in the great river of time. Thus are you and yours won't rush ahead, not wasting a single moment. Be that as it may, certain sights will only come into view if one stops to look. So be not afraid to pass the time in ways which at first may not seem fruitful. Thanks, man. Great life advice. Should you dare to do so, you may be well visited by an eye-opening experience. Such is the richness of time. This lesson I learned another life from an unexpected visitor. Okay, good to know. He's got my Zeta axe though. The guy's got taste. It's the Zeta warrior axe from a Rama Born relic. The relic line. The Zodiac. Oh, now visit my dear Adder and Cecil. How good of you to call to me. Mia. I'm sorry I gave you a shock by joining my brother in battle, but I couldn't help myself. We've always done everything together, he and I. Such joy was it to face you and yours. You displayed the self-same determination that allowed you to defy fate, and it was one surprise after another. I can't help but feel as though I spoke similar words long ago. What was it too, I wonder? Who knows? Who knows? Ancestors, maybe? What do I know? Nothing. Alright. What we got here? Alone I be praised! How bold are you to summon me, Cecil? 'Tis no less than I expected from you. You know, she reminds me of the Steel Maiden from Legend of Heroes. Oh shit, did I skip her dialogue? Oops. I didn't realize it changed. Well, do I know the power of men's hopes, or mortal hope? Well, then there is no faith that I reject. Yet in every age there are those who invoke the name of the divine for their own ends. Be not misled by them. Thanks for the life advice. Yeah, she kind of reminds me of the Steel Maiden. Menfina. Alright, what's this god have to what's she gotta say? Oh, Cecil, what a delightful surprise! You wished to see me, did you? Yes, apparently. And I'm truly grateful we can talk like this. As you know, I'm the goddess of love, yet that obviously doesn't mean I have a monopoly on love. For instance, my brethren love mankind with all their hearts, just like me. And whether or not Ocean is my beloved as mortals believe, I have more than enough room in my heart for everyone. Be it men or gods, I love you all alike. And needless to say, I love my adorable Dalamud too, whom you and yours gifted to me. Okay, wonderful. Great. Great! Got an odd... Alright, well... I'm not quite sure what we were trying to talk to them about, but we talked to them. Hey, Deryk! The deed is done, sir. Okay. The deed is done. Still no signs of them. There is something I've been meaning to ask you. What's up? As an adventurer, you're better traveled than most. Of the places you've seen, what kind do you like best? Bustling hubs brimming with activity, natural environs unspoiled by man, faraway lands where new encounters await, quiet places where I can enjoy solitude. I like natural environs, kind of like the steppe. Steppe. The steppe is still one of my all-time favorite zones in this entire game. So you enjoy being amidst nature. Glad to know that we have that in common. I myself am partial to wandering Eorzea, so rich in ether this land and possessed of so many aspects. It was when I was traveling one of the 12s when I encountered this fellow. I knew not how he came to be injured and alone, but I couldn't turn a blind eye. He has long since recovered, and I should probably return him to his forest home. But when I see him here, undaunted in the presence of gods, I can't help but feel it was fate that delivered him to me. Monkey. Baby monkey. Still, the day will come when we must go separate ways. Why? They're finally here, everyone! Goddamn, took you long enough. Did you miss the bus or something? Welcome back. How fared your work? It took longer than we anticipated, but we managed to compile our findings, and thence deliberated a course of action. Indeed, hereon we will do well to tread with caution. The waveforms we recorded with the etheric analyzer revealed an unsettling occurrence. In the course of fighting us, the gods expended a tremendous amount of their ether. Expended. That's so much so to dilute their very essence. Lest you worry, you've done no wrong, Cessa. The gods themselves wish to fight, after all. That being said, we should avoid engaging in further battle until we learn more about their true objective. To that end, we will seek out the 13th unnamed being whose duty was to watch unflinching. If Raha is correct, and we have no reason to believe otherwise, that being is the Watcher on the Moon. Be pleased to know I've already acquired permission to use the Tower of Babel from the Ilsbar contingent, who oversee the structure with the Garlean people's leave. We're really going then? To the moon? Huzzah! She's so excited. I wonder what the Watcher is like. If there are no other matters, then let us set forth at once. She's so excited. Man, she's going to the moon. Anyone would be excited. If you still wish to speak with the gods, best to seek them out now. They may not be here later. I've already done so. I'm good. I am good. To the moon! Moonbound we are. It's funny, we saw a whole mess of people here yesterday, now there's no one here. How fast the crowds dissipate. That's day one for you. Greetings, Highlands champion. You're ever welcome here as are your companions. It's a pleasure to meet you, Watcher. We come hoping that you would answer some questions for us. Questions about Hydaelyn. We have deciphered the monument at the heart of the Phantom Realm. In addition to the names and duties of 12, it speaks of one who is unnamed, who shall watch unflinching. Are you correct in assuming that that individual is you? The 12 have existed for eras. If you know aught about them, will you not share your knowledge with us? They have a desire which they claim can only be fulfilled through battle with mankind. We wish to understand what that is. Please. So, man has managed to come this far. Very well, you have earned the right to know. Remember, however, that I am but a creation. Though I have been imbued with some memories of the past, they are far from complete. First of all, I am indeed the unnamed being the monument describes. an entity created by Hydaelyn to serve a purpose alongside the 12. Together they were charged with preserving equilibrium on a sundered and unstable star. Like myself, they were given shape from people who once existed. And like myself, they believed that the world should be entrusted to the new life that had emerged. While I do not possess detailed memories of that time, Vanav selected those she deemed best suited to their respective duties. That would explain why the 12 appear to have personalities like mortals. Men and women who they once were influenced their personalities, yes, but so too did the faith of mortals. Knowingly or no, when men pray, they will the object of the worship to assume a form that can be better grant them their heart's desire. In this manner, have the 12 been shaped over eons into images that fit men's ideals. So you were right, Raha. Hopes and prayers have the power to influence the gods. Yet, even as they thus changed as Vanav's behest, they would have refrained from intervening in mortal affairs. As a result, there have been times when they acted in ways that are contrary to your expectations. But now that Hydaelyn is no more and the final day is averted, the 12 have arrived at a decision regarding their fate of all their own. It is not for me to reveal the truth of their desire. I can, however, guarantee that it will not visit harm upon mankind. Nay, far from it. Well, everyone felt the gods meant us never felt the gods meant us ill. To have your guarantee as well, we couldn't possibly doubt them anymore. It's most assuring to confirm the connections between you and the 12. With this, we may proceed in our quest with easier hearts. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. We shall return to the Omphalos and continue engaging with your brethren. As well, as I watch on, I shall pray over that when the tale comes to a happy conclusion for gods and men alike. Monkey! Monkey! May your journey be fulfilling. Alright. That guy's thinking about something. That guy is thinking about something. Back to the Omphalos. I think there's 2 more bits of dialogue, then we'll be into the raid. So... Alright. Alright. Omphalos. I also realized, like this morning, this is like the first patch, or the first time I'll have to actually do 3 sequence of raids on 2 characters. Because with Shadowbringers, I already did the raid set on my other character, and I already got all the gear. So this is gonna be I realize now this is gonna be annoying. Something's missed. The gods' avatars are nowhere to be seen. That's because our preparations are complete. this lady out. I waited so bloody long for this moment. Tisk tisk, Limlan. Such uncouth words the first you would speak unto our guests. Oh, leave off, Thaliak. You can't tell me you're not as excited as I am. That would be the first to admit my joy, but on such a momentous occasion, I would act with due propriety. Well met, children of man. 'Tis our understanding that you have spoken with the Watcher and ascertained our true nature. Indeed, we were created by Hydo and attend to the star. Having built the Omphalos at its heart and our sanctums to ether-rich Eorzea, we labor to preserve the balance of reality. All this we have learned, but there's still one thing we do not understand. Our analysis of the Phantom Realm revealed that you and yours dilute your very selves by fighting us. Would this not impede your ability to carry out your duties? We appreciate your concern, but you needn't worry. What's going on? I knew it. You were him all along. Oh, so the Bilby was Ocean all along? Likewise, I knew that you harbored suspicion as to my true identity. Oh, shit. Since I didn't read the story, I didn't know about this. Alright, so who's Deryk? While my brethren used various creatures as their avatars, I chose the form of a man, the better to share in their solitude. And fell to me. So who are you? Hello, Mr. Archer. What is this? Mr. Archer Boy! The Wanderer to beckon unto the Omphalos who grant our wishes. Oh, shit. What? How could you hide such a thing from us? Had you known my true identity and our purpose, we feared that you would refuse to fight us. But our fears were unfounded. You've heeded our request, and despite the hardships, endeavored to grant it. Baby Oppo, monkey. Forgive me, sus, about the fellow in your care. In the innermost part of our realm, we shall reveal the truth in its entirety. I await your command. You're coming with bated breath. Command. This is our grandest moment, mortal. Gird your loins and have at us. I shall receive you with my all, be as a raging, torn child of man. Oh boy. Monkey! Monkey sad. Sad monkey. It's a sad monkey. So Deryk is the Wanderer, the deity who shares in man's solitude. And in order to beckon us to the Phantom Realm, he posed as an explorer and solicited the aid of the sons of Saint Koinot. In spite of this, I do not feel as though I've been deceived, nor do I harbor any resentment. Rather, I simply feel sad. I understand, 'tis as if a dear friend were suddenly spirited far away. In hindsight, perhaps it was an expectation of the coming battle that he had kept men at arm's length. Monkey! Sad! Sad monkey! I imagine it must be even harder for you. But to know that one of the 12 walked among us, it makes me want to do the best we can by them. Aye, since time immemorial, the 12 have watched over all who abide on the star. And even as they fulfilled their purpose of maintaining stability as beings possessed of sentience, they also heeded the hearts of men. So let us likewise heed their hearts and do our utmost to grant them their desire. Then I believe we all know what comes next. Sad monkey. The saddest monkey. By all indications, this will be the final foray into the God's sanctum. This task we entrust to you and your adventurer friends once more, Cecil. As there's no telling what may happen afterwards, I shall remain on guard here. Twice from now you've triumphed, and I have faith that you'll do so yet again. Go well, Cecil. Oh, I'll be fine. I've slaughtered gods before. I can keep at it one more time. Thalia. Okay, so I'm gonna end it here. We'll do the raid next part because there is some closeouts to end the raid sequence afterwards. I'm not quite sure how long those closeouts are because I skipped them. So, and plus the raid was probably gonna be like at least 20 minutes, maybe even longer, depending on how it goes. So we're gonna end it here. When we come back, we will do the raids. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Later.